Then let's get started, shall we? Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I'm Sammy Grayson. Here with me are Triforce of Doom and Red Nova.
Sup?
And it is time for more Final Fantasy XIV.
Hey. Here we go.
Level 51 quest, Camp of the Convictors. Surely one of these people have encountered heretics while out hunting. Pray speak with as many as you can, Harris. Oh yeah, I think we're supposed to be looking for Iceheart.
Yep.
You guys are, yep.
Urish Banneret. Nay, I know of no heretics. You honestly expect me to keep track of every Reitmo, Varamon, and fucking Ishgardian names that wanders in and out of camp? It's like I see one that's just like brain just goes burp. Are there any heretics in the area? Not the faintest idea. A heretic could pass under my very nose and I should be none the wiser. I hunt dragons, my dear fellow, the big ones. Forever do I scan the skies for signs of my prey. Care not for the miserable creatures that scurry upon the ground. Me. Looking for heretics, you say? Don't you go and bother Parakeet or someone? I've enough trouble keeping these preening fops fed and clothed as it is. It's no business of mine what folk do with themselves out there in the wilds. And cutscene. It's still glowing.
What?
Oh, my weapon is glowing. Some mod I can help you with, my lord. Heretics, is it? Well, I've never seen one myself, but that ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. We would be grateful for any information you can share with us. Gods know we've gleaned precious little from talking to the rest of these people. If it please, my lord, I'm Parakeet. Soldier by trade, though not much of one, if I'm honest. Weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear, see? It was by order of Sir Janelo's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as to what they have me do. Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of lowborn lads who get pressed into service start grumbling before they've seen their second battle. Once they've got to thinking how unfair it all is, it don't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. When I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. It may explain how Lady Iceheart was able to expand her following so swiftly. Not to say, some mates of mine gobbled down the heretics' tripe and asked for seconds. Me, they were off to the Western Highlands to light a signal fire. I say you let the heretics know you're serious about joining their ranks, apparently. End up some purple smoke and the bastards come to you. Is that so? Why then, I am minded to start a fire.
Alright.
Oh, there it is. Blah, blah, blah. Kill some polar bears.
Okay.
Oh, look, there's one right there.
There was that fate that was going on that I think had to do with bears.
Yeah. Good enough.
Works for free. Oh, got a level sync.
Yep. Me.
Well, that's definitely going to help anyone else who decides to work on that fate.
Yep. If any show up. Well, it's certainly more reliable than any lordling I've ever met. It hides for dragons, even though I tell them time and again, no bears, area scrap to eat. Do they listen? Food. Alright. Now just the main story current left.
Alright.
Speaking of which, we are to lure our foes to our position, then we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. It so happens I once heard the tale of a trapper who dropped the hide of a woolly yak onto his campfire. Now, from the terrible stench, the story also described in detail how the smoke went from the smothered flames. How the smoke from the smothered flames was tinged a deep violet. We're a monster hunter of some note, are you not, Harris? It should prove a trifling task for you to procure a number of hides. We need to burn more than one ere the heretics notice our beacon.
God, I need to get back to Rise.
Yeah. Master Alphino, you and I shall gather wood for the fire. It will take the both of us to find enough dry fuel in this frozen wasteland. Let us meet again at the Dreaming Dragon with the fruits of our labor.
Alright, so they're getting the brain is spacing on the goddamn word for it.
Kindling?
The kindling. And we're focused on the other source. Alright.
It's...
Yeah, right by where some woolly yaks are.
Yep. They have thankfully pointed out a location on the map.
Yep.
Another one.
Which I'm already working on one. There we go.
Alright. We need to climb back up.
Apparently one of his attacks got me with paralysis, so just... Okay. Okay.
Yeah, nothing in Essen I can't handle.
Yep. Just rude, more than anything.
Just up there, I think. Or just up there. Boing. Oh. Around this side. Hey. It would seem that collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Alphino, as I've had a privileged upbringing. Have you the hides we need? Where's the hide of a now hideless yak?
Ah, I should have known it would be you. Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here. So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress. 'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elezen tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm Heavensward in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Heavensward, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Heavensward ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Good gods!
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him. Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Is autumn mist, my friend? I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Yay, now we can fly! Again.
Yeah.
That's actually somewhat fitting point of the story to unlock the ether current.
Yep.
It's like, oh, I just got some of my power back. Flight.
Yay!
So I wonder when we'll start getting echo visions again. If that's happening.
So we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
Yep. Oh,
52,
her
Chocobo's
name,
Realm.
her display name changed.
Yep.
Yep.
Now we know her true name, Isael. You are Harris, yes? Pray address me as Isael if you wish. It's passing strange, is it not, that fate should bring us together thus? Never did I think to walk alongside the Warrior of Light. But history is full of such unexpected alliances. Shall we make our way into Dravania, then? The chill of the Western Highlands is unrelenting, and I would sooner be under the sheltering canopy of the Chocobo Forest.
Alright.
Yes, let's get the fuck out of here.
Amen to that. I already left.
Into the valley.
the Dravanian Forelands.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind. To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
Glug.
All the Quaz.
And right off the bat, we see an ether current.
Yep. And even after the knockdown occurs, that one's still there.
Yep. Thank God.
Yeah, since I ended last session in this area, I went and got all the main ones that were flying around.
Nice. Love how we're just like, hold on a sec, guys. I gotta go get something. Now stand on the threshold of Dravania. The path to Som-Al will take us far to the west, beyond the embrace of the forest's branches. A long and demanding journey, and I suggest that we take our rest at the village up ahead and see that we are properly provisioned. There's a village here? But I thought these lands the sole domain of dragonkind. Why would anyone choose to live in so perilous a place? The wild chocobos. Tailfeather was built by hunters who make their living capturing and selling the beasts. Their leader, Marchesham, is an acquaintance of mine. Being a gregarious sort, he will no doubt welcome our arrival. He will also possess more recent knowledge of the road we seek to travel. Trust there are no objections? Only to this ceaseless chatter. If we are to meet this acquaintance of yours, let us do it before Ishgard burns. Follow the road.
Meow.
Meow.
Oh my god.
Very loud kitty.
He needy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, first things first, remember to attune.
Yep. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check his food bowl while I go to attune.
me.
Alright. He has food, he has water, now it's just a matter of if he's gonna want attention later or not.
That's right, the on here.
Beep, beep, beep. Hello. Tan my hide and call me Leatherface. We have visitors.
Oh, and if it ain't the lovely East Sail. Been too long, girl. That it has, Marcia Champ. That it has. Oh, I forgot I still had auto on. That it has, Marcia Champ. That it has. My companions and I are on a pilgrimage to Somal. Might we stay in Tailfeather a while and prepare for the next leg of our journey? Of course. Stay as long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. Dragons have been absolutely bleeding murderous of late. Forgive me, sir, but I am not sure I understand. The dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Did he not explain things to you, boy? Seen them towering Calum trees all about, haven't you? If you're flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. And as you'd expect, the local wildlife's canny enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere, and we can do ours in peace. I see. Thank you for the explanation. You're welcome. Now, no, it won't stop Esail here, but dragons ain't the only things you'll need to keep an eye out for, especially if you're setting on heading west. Big money. Big money. How am I doing on? Need to worry about that today. Oh, look, our first current quest.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now.
Alright, that's time accepted.
Alright. Level 52 quest, Worse Than Dragons. I dare say you're wondering what could possibly be worse than dragons, eh? Well, I'll tell you, the bloody Nath. What you might get if you crossed an antling with a megalocrab and taught the thing how to walk on two legs. And it never used to stray far from the...
I'm sorry, what?
Bug people.
Oh boy.
They never used to stray far from their hives out of fear of the dragons. They've gotten a lot more aggressive of late, sending out war parties for Malms in all directions. They've even taken to harassing the Dravanians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. When they venture into the forest, which is more and more by the way, he certainly ain't afraid to come after my lot. I can only imagine how much worse it'd be closer to the Nath's home territory.
Why do I get the feeling we're dealing with a primal? It's like, oh, new effectively beast tribe. Gee, I wonder where this is going.
It would seem that much has changed in Dravania. Nath were not wont to cause such strife when I lived here. You lived here, in Dravania. Aye, 'twas in the time following the calamity. My family was dead, my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the paths of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of its boughs. That was when I chanced upon Racefelger. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm, nor the vision of past his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, Marcia Champ found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health. In Tailfeather I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with the locals. But I interrupted you. You were saying these Nath were once a peaceful people. Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They are a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on occasion. They have changed, then. What of it? We have not the time to creep through the underbrush on some roundabout route. I say we make straight for Somal and crush any unruly insect we meet underfoot. A more direct path, then. Very well. Let's first follow the trail west out of the forest and make for the statue of the Stained One. From there, we should have a fair view of the road that leads to Somal. Shall we?
I'm just trying to think of which primal we might be dealing with.
I'm gonna let you know right now, it's one that was introduced in this game.
Okay, never mind then.
Bing. Ah, yes, the sightseeing log. Anything else? No? Okay. Alright, let's talk with those hunters before we move on. Can't climb this, can I? Nope. I have to take the long way around.
Oh, I went the long way by the looks of it. Oh boy. Maybe.
Shit.
Actually, it looks like there's a slope here. I'm good.
Hello. And a giant bug.
Just gotta get around trees. Alright. One thing I would find funny is if one of the primals ends up being, the giant fucking castle one, or the slash bridge, or whatever it is, depending on the game.
Oh, you mean
I believe
Alexander?
something. Yeah, I was thinking it was that, but my brain was like, that doesn't sound quite right.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty awesome fight, though, wouldn't it?
Okay, apparently I cannot actually climb up that, so
Yep, can't talent trot your way through this.
nope. Get. Yeah.
You're taking the long way around.
Yeah, I saw like a sort of slope on the map, but it wasn't liking me, I guess, or something like that. Oh my god.
Climb up the route.
Yeah, I'm trying. Very picky. Okay, let's try getting off the mount maybe for this. Oh my god. This route isn't liking me.
Try going around up the stairs over there.
Stairs? What?
To the northeast
Oh.
of Chavez. Stairs, and then around to the right.
Yep.
Meep, 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 meep.
All right. And at least this one's just on the way.
Yep. Back on the road. Oh, someone's showing off.
Some guys trying to hit me from long range, and I was like, surprise, bitch.
We gotta go from the other direction.
Yeah.
Show off.
I'm pretty sure that's the main story thing.
Yep.
How do we get up there? Good lord.
Turn out a spot over there.
I'm trying to find one. Hold on. Oh, it's even further north.
Oh, yep.
Just had to check the map for where the lines ended.
Alright. Let us go, Crabius.
There we go, jump. There we go. Yes, hello, Mr. Bandersnatch. Go away, please.
Bandersnatch. Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, we can get back to that a little later.
Yep.
And you, sir, can fuck off!
Yeah. Ew.
Because I didn't go in that area yet.
Oh, cool. Bears on the bridge. Good news, I'd have to level sync for it. Sweet.
One fun thing is one of my friends recently beat Danganronpa 2.
Nice.
Yeah. He was unfortunately spoiled on one of the bigger twists thanks to 3, but you know.
Yep.
The fun thing for me, for when we get to it, with my Let's Plays, UDG. Oh boy. Because I know what's in that game. And oh boy, my friend's reactions to some of those moments is going to be very interesting. Those who have played Ultra Despair Girls know what I'm talking about.
Yep. Honestly, knowing what I know, I'm kind of hesitant to even, like, do it for a Let's Play, because, like, is it really worth it? I mean, ultimately, the only thing that really came out of it was a redemption arc for a certain someone, I think.
I don't know if I even call that a redemption arc.
Well, it's the closest one they're getting.
Yeah, you know, just fucking off somewhere. I'm not saying where, because the where is a glorious moment.
Yep. Alright, this guy decides he wants to fuck around. I was about to find out. That one was smart. Should we chance to meet Marcechamp again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us to expect the Nath, I doubt I would be standing here. Made a ruins that I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian. Style, if not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alphino. The structure is in fact over 1,000 years old. It's a remnant of the age when our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. Claim this as evidence of our harmonious past. I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics, in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rubble inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool. How desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Paris, pray reason with these two. Grunt. Truth of the past will be revealed.
Yeah, I was gonna go with that one myself.
Yeah, I went with that one too.
Quite. Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Harris's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estinian. You would have me keep my counsel until Harris's visions confirm the truth. Very well, but bait me not. Meeting with Hraesvelgr will likely provide the catalyst Harris's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on. Take the money.
Ah, sweet, I unlocked my next class quest.
Hey. Level 52 quest, the Trine Tower. Okay. Did I face west? Not very well from here. Spy you the 3 great towers to the west. His guardians know them as Annex Trine. The place serves as a risk for Hraesvelgr's lesser kindred. If we are to reach the peak of Somal, then we must first besiege these dragons to open the way. But do not be disheartened. The one who leads them is a friend. Rather more concerned is disposition of the Nath. Let us survey the approach of the towers and see if the path is clear. Ah. Yep, now I can see him. Okay. He discovered a new location. Follow the road.
Well, where are you going?
I was just following the road. A tree.
And it'll try to punch you.
Would have gotten there either way.
Yeah, and because I asked that because I just saw where the waypoint was pointing. I was like, I'm just gonna go the direct route, and you look like you're going the opposite direction. It felt like.
Sometimes the direct route isn't always the safest. Isn't that right, Fallout New Vegas players?
And, you know, sometimes when going to certain Xenoblade quest markers, oh, high level 80 enemy.
Just as I feared, the road ahead is teeming with Nath soldiers. Arthasham did not exaggerate then. His beastmen have grown brazen indeed if they would threaten the dragons so openly. They intend to assault the lair itself. Pray they do not. Mighty though my Dravanian friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Nath's muskets. No route save the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. Did someone call an exterminator?
Oh.
Something about Dragonfire Dive that's satisfying. Oh, there's more. And tomorrow over here. Oy. Yep. Two waves of bugs. Okay. I take no pleasure in killing the Nath. It was to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. It cannot be helped. We may proceed into the courtyard together, but leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. And keep your lance on your back, Dragoon. On my word to the Warrior of Light, I shall start no fight, only finish it. We're truly beyond salvation. Come then.
At least he said he won't start shit.
Yep.
Vidofnir!
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a Nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here, and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? 'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Well, 5, because technically the 6th is right here.
Yeah, true.
Now, before we move on,
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, you should get that ether.
You will not be allowed to proceed, but you may at least attune to the crystal.
since we have a shortcut back here,
Yep.
flying crab, go.
But I can't fly here.
No.
At least not yet.
Dun, dun, dun.
Crab.
The others. Nope. All right. Back we go.
But there's the teleport offer. That one took a bit to pop in. Normally it's not. Normally I get like as soon as you disappear, but that one actually took like a second or two more.
God, whenever it's night, I always get turned around in here. Thing looks the fucking same. Alright, we're going to call that episode good. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell. And we'll see you guys next time.
I'm gonna get myself a soda real quick.